a long story. We can talk about it after you do like Star Guy says and use the bathroom.
I don't need to.
Alright, but don't say I didn't warn you in church Grandpa makes you do faith crunches.
Wait, Raker's gonna do what?
It depends. But at some point, someone says my name, and then there's a little bit of pee.
Great. I did not want to know that.
Oh yeah, little fuzzy. Maybe the little bit of pee is you.
Nope.
Good thinking. Get the watering sorted out before we go.
I am Groot.
He looks so sad, swishing around in his robes.
What'd he say?
Groot wants to water the Grand Unifier.
Oh, right.
The soaked unifier?
The Grand Humidity!
I am Groot.
Mantis, I've got so many questions.
I know, and I've got so many answers. Like, seize the means of production. Or, it's not just a rash. Or, yes, it is gluten-free.
Not the answers I was looking for, but I'm wondering about the questions.
What questions?
How did you convince Lady Hellbender to meet us on MacLu 4? You weren't even with us when we decided to go.
Actually, convincing her to go after you wasn't hard at all. But convincing her to hear you out? Woo, that was tough. I had to get all creepy mystical and spook her with warnings about what would happen otherwise.
You told her about the end of the universe, and she believed you?
Oh, no, not at first. But when I brought up all her precious monsters dying, she came around. Couldn't take that chance with her babies, you know?
Happened on Lamentis after we left. We said some people would survive, but that doesn't fare super well for the others.
Many of the elders died. They didn't resist the invasion, but they would never accept the promise. It isn't their way.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Their sacrifice bought time for me and the Kotati to hide most of the others. They will emerge when the galaxy is saved.
So you were able to hide them in the caves. Hope you told them to stay away from the fog. Well, I'm glad to have you with us.
Oh, good, because you're not always glad.
Why not?
Well, sometimes I'm your ex-wife.
What?
I think she's pulling your leg, Quill.
It only ever happens the one time, but it's so funny. Aw, she says thank you for getting rid of Aiden Warsock. Apparently she likes me better.
Adam Warlock?
Yeah, him. She thinks I'm bleats. It translates weird.
Hey, Rocket. Working on something?
I'm always working on something.
You're not listening to my tunes?
Yeah, I am.
No you aren't. You don't even have headphones on.
I got multiple brain chips, Quill. I don't need no headphones.
Whoa. Music straight into your brain. That's amazing! What do you need to focus on so badly anyway?
Something that might give us a way to get through the Armada around Sacrosanct, just in case Lady Skullsuit doesn't show up in time.
Nice, what is it?
You'll see.
Deadliest woman in the galaxy. A misnomer. An accurate misnomer.
Sir Groot, I gotta say, I don't know what you told the Kotati Guardians at the cave entrance, but they were very cooperative when I came back with the villagers.
I am Groot.
Wow!
Now that's... Drax! Hey, I was just...
There is no need to explain yourself, Peter Quill. Unlike the rodent, I do not mind when others are curious about my things.
It's a really cool blade.
With an equally impressive history.
You recognize it?
It belonged to Zatar the Unfinished, A great Catathian warrior king who led the first pilgrimage to Maklu 4.
Wait. So you're saying this is basically Excalibur?
I am unfamiliar with such a weapon.
It's a mythical sword belonging to a famous Earth King.
And yes, I suppose you could say this is the Excalibur of my people. It is a symbol of a king and the great hunt he inspired for those seeking to regain a place in Ultath.
So, this great hunt thing seems like a bigger deal than I thought. Did we mess it up for everyone by capturing Fin Fang Foom?
What do you mean?
Well, its purpose is to regain entry into Catathian heaven and stuff, and now there's no Foom to, you know, send you there.
Peter Quill. There are many paths to Ultath. The pilgrimage to Maklu 4 is but one of them.
Right.
When Thanos murdered my family and destroyed my village, twice I chose the path of revenge. First, I raised a small army of Catathian warriors. Even outnumbered, we cut our way through the Chitauri line and challenged Thanos himself.
Wait. On Catath, you faced Thanos twice during the Galactic War?
Yes. But I was not strong enough the first time.
Strong enough to survive?
Thanos allowed me and a few others to live, to set an example. Defeated and humiliated, the surviving members of my squad chose to make the pilgrimage to Maklu 4. But I could not. I continued to walk the path of revenge. Until you helped me put the ghosts of Hovat and Camaria to rest.
To be fair, I had a lot of help.
And yet you have given me a new purpose, Peter Quill. Seems my destiny was not in the mountains of Kakarantara after all, but here, on this ship, with you.
Zatar sounds like a hero of yours.
King Zatar. And he is. Every Catathian warrior knows the story of his pilgrimage to Maklu 4.
Why is he called Zatar the Unfinished, then?
In the history of my people, a rival king attacked Zatar's lands, easily overwhelming his forces. Captured and broken, Zatar challenged the rival king to a fight to the death, but the conqueror refused, banishing him to a life of dishonor and disgrace instead. So King Zatar went to Maklu 4 to challenge the mighty Fin Fang Foom and change his destiny.
Well, that's depressing.
How is it depressing?
Because he obviously failed. Fin Fang Foom's still alive and kicking, mostly.
He did not fail, Peter Quill. King Zatar did not vanquish Fin Fang Foom, it is true. But he did redeem himself in the eyes of his people.
By dying? Not exactly a happy ending.
By never giving up. A warrior only truly dies when he stops living. King Zatar proved that our stories, the records of who we were in life, are ours to shape. He could have died a coward who lost his place in Ultath, or he could do what I and many of my people believe he did. Change the ending of his story.
Well, I'm glad you're here with us now. I can't guarantee where our path will take us, but hopefully somewhere with lots of money and comfort.
I do not have a doubt in my heart, Peter Quill, that we will have moderate success.
I'll accept moderate.
Gamora Zanhubri, you wish to practice hand-to-hand techniques.
It's still weird when you say my actual name.
Peter Quill, spar with me.
I think I'll pass, Drax. I don't want to get tired before the real fight.
Tired. But this is the warm-up.
Not a bad idea. We don't know what's gonna happen when we get out of hyperspace. What if we get ambushed?
That's what guns are for.
Guns.
I think I preferred when you two didn't get along. Bet those moves are really going to impress Lady Hellbender.
I do not need to impress her. Besting the great Fin Fang Foom is proof enough of my combat skills.
Yeah, that would do it.
I'm not sure Lady Hellbender was really impressed with how we handled that fight. You know, since we accidentally killed that dragon before Groot revived him.
Would you not be impressed by a man slaying a dragon?
Maybe if he does it without my help.
Here goes nothing. No, scratch that. Here go the Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'm gonna barf.
And we're back. Deja vu.
Is it just me or that fleet looks twice as big now?
Wrong. It's at least thrice as big.
That's the biggest I've ever seen it.
What now?
Kill the lights, kill the engines, and wait for Lady Hellbender to show up.
We're sure she's coming, right?
She is a woman of honor, a queen. She promised to gather her forces.
And how long is that gonna take?
Too long.
No. We can't be too late. We gotta save the galaxy and Nikki. One way or another, we need to get in there and shut down that ritual.
We can't take on a fleet that big.
Little Fuzzy!
Rocky, what are you doing, man?
We need to get into Sacrosanct to disrupt the ritual, right? We all know we get killed out here. So, I'm gonna make a really loud distraction.
My tunes!
Yeah, I rigged it to blast your scuddy music across all channels. While the church is out looking for the source.
We cut the engines and we flow silently right past them to board the Sacrosanct. Smart.
Seriously? Fine. But we're getting it back as soon as we win. Now get back in here! Let's find a place to park.
Look at those stories. Our deception is working.
Don't sound so surprised.
We are so gonna get my music back once this is all done.
Sorry, Quill. Chances are they're gonna blast it to pieces once they pin it down.
Let's make sure this sacrifice counts.
Can we not call it that?
Why are we whispering anyways? I know they're out there, but they can't hear us through the ship's hull.
Yet you're still whispering.
Because I don't want to be the one to flark it up if they can hear through it. But they can't.
Certainly if they could hear us.
What?
Morgoth's breath. Whoa! Yes! Lady Hellbender has arrived!
Guardians of the Galaxy, stop hiding! The monster lords of Seknarf 9 hunger for battle.
We're not hiding,
We are sneaking.
because we need to get into Sacrosanct alive.
Then we will slaughter as many as we can out here while you fight your way in. Eat, my children! Crack open their shells and feast upon the sweet meats inside!
This is so metal. Alright, people, let's take advantage of the nice lady's murdering spree. We're busting into Sacrosanct.
That landing bay's our way in. There's still a lot of paint between here and there.
Maybe we can blow past them.
Risky.
Got a piece of that guy.
Direct hit.
Taking fire. They're fast.
You get us killed, Quill. I'm gonna kill you.
Alright, people, let's take advantage of the nice lady's murdering spree. We're busting into Sacrosanct.
That landing bay's our way in, but there's still a lot of paint between here and there.
Maybe we can blow past them.
Risky.
Taking fire.
Boom!
That one's toast. Got a piece of that guy.
Frag one. Direct hit.
Now this is a proper dogfight.
That's a hit. Try not to get caught, Quill.
Flying, this sucks. Damage report.
Stop getting hit and there won't be no damage.
Useful, thanks. Crap, that's a lot of turrets.
Kill him or dodge him. We gotta get through there.
Gotta say, Hellbender's army is pretty impressive!
And this is just the space contingent. Wait till she gets the warpost inside one of them ships.
And we're in!
Phanteks, you sure you can fly her?
Yes! Sometimes.
Hang on, maybe you should.
To arms! The enemy approaches!
Rocky, any side of Warlock?
Yeah, my tracker's showing gold, but in the central rock formation. We gotta get out of the hangar.
Tell them that!
These space crates are unstable!
Maybe we should stand next to them then! Trump them, Gamora! Hey, Scudheads! We're just here for the fulfillment!
Yeah, Groot. Make sure they know exactly why we're here. You heard them. Let's hit them until they pop and crush.
Really missing my tunes right now, Rocket!
You need a sword, Peter! Get the rhythm right! Your death is your own too! The hangar's wide open! We can attack from anywhere!
As long as the ships don't spot us, we should be okay.
Gamora, slice him up!
Whoa! What's the language?
These guys really need to work on their hospitality!
In some cultures, this is considered hospitality.
Oh, you Rocket! Lay on the herd!
I shall break their bones!
Making short work of these
Having
dear
fun
things,
preying
Drax!
on the weak.
Pleasure!
right now, Rocket!
You need a sword, Peter! To get the rhythm right, you're dancing to your own tune! Past time someone got stabbed!
Light him up, Rocket!
Whoa! Watch the language!
Snag him!
Walk out of here!
How close are we?
Not close! Which is why we need to keep moving!
Yeah! They called in the creep elite!
At least they brought the elevator for us!
Watch out! He's feeling up his friends!
What are you waiting for? Shoot him in the face!
Max! Shut him down!
The hangar's wide open! He can attack from anywhere!
Remind me to go over the formation drills again!
It's sending a big bad rays of sunshine! Hey! That freak's powering up the other!
Sever, careful!
Drax! Kick their butts!
These space cranes are unstable!
We should stand next to them then!
The church is like 8 armies worth of blaster fodder!
You fill him, I fillet him!
Rooster up! Any of you floggers point us to the ritual chamber?
Don't want to miss the opening ceremonies!
Lady Hellbender's entrance was quite the spectacle.
Wish Boom had charmed like you!
Nobody? This faith-filled fanatic got the point!
I am Groot.
Listen to Groot! Get in here!
Think we accepted the promise in one of the other timelines?
How can we be certain they have not found a way to convert the Warlock?
It would explain why they took him prisoner instead of just killing him.
And there's a lot of faith Scott beaming into this place.
Warlock hates Magus. He already evicted the thing once.
Maybe they made up. You booted me and Groot, but here we are.
I did not. You left.
My point stands.
No. If Magus had turned Warlock, he would have been here to greet us.
I am Groot.
We are being one.
Baby! Mantis, no spinning! Why is she spinning?
Don't worry about my flying. Just worry about your shooting. You'll meet new people soon.
Already here, Mantis.
Ah! Say hi for me.
Celestial Madonna sends her greetings. And ready!
I was just trying to wake him up.
Please perish!
Think they'll tell us where Warlock is?
They are nothing but promise-filled husks. These people fight without fear. They have fully embraced the promise.
And there's millions more where they came from.
Let's hope Mantis and Lady Hellbender keep most of them busy outside.
Hey, we can get through here.
Door's flarked.
Scott, we need to go that way. See if you can overload it.
I am Groot.
Yeah, I smell it too.
Are they still mad at us? Okay, sorry we left such a mess last time we were here.
No, we ain't! We win! We get first dibs on all the salvage, right?
Let's cross the finish line before we start dividing the spoils.
Head on a swivel!
These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
I guess it was a pretty controlled roll. For the pug lady, I mean.
These fanatics only understand violence!
Who knew woman cultists could be this much fun?
These zealots do not fear dying!
mess!
I am Groot.
Groot's right! They started it!
It's a big cult! They've gotta have janitors!
This place brings back troubling memories.
I am Groot.
Groot wants to know if you're gonna go all weirdo again.
No.
Oh, good. Here comes the cleaning crew.
Bill's back that way, boys!
I do not believe these people are janitors.
Death has come!
I kinda wanna know how they made so many uniforms in such a short time!
Right? Learn official church, Taylor!
Imagine the havoc Lady Hellbender must be wreaking outside!
Probably destroyed half the Armada by now, Drax! Using only her bare hands!
I will end you!
At least Mantis hasn't crashed the Milano.
I believe the insect witch will prove quite capable as a pilot!
We win! We get first dibs on all the salvage, right?
We win! We're taking a vacation!
Hit him down, Groot! Think they'll tell us where Warlock is?
Don't think they're up for much of a chance! I kinda wanna know how they made so many uniforms in such a short time!
Right? Learn official church, Taylor!
Face me! Imagine the havoc Lady Hellbender must be wreaking outside!
Probably destroyed half the Armada by now, Drax! Using only her bare hands!
I am Groot.
You said it, bud. They are gonna throw everything they got at us.
And we will dodge it!
Ah, there we go. Path's this way. Come on.
Star Guy, what does the angry orange light on your controls mean?
Which one?
The one under the tape. Oh, now it's yellow. Now orange again. Ooh, yellow.
Just ignore it, Mantis.
Put tape over my warning lights?
They're distracting.
You just lost your tape privileges.
It's my tape.
Is this really the most efficient path?
Not even close.
Let me guess. This is the only one where we have a chance to survive?
What? You can see the timelines too?
Is this really the safest route?
Lord, no! But safe ain't my top priority right now! Well, I bet you could pull up the rest of them floor panels!
That hurt!
Seek cover, Peter Quill! Your feeble body cannot overpower such tremendous gusts!
The radioactive plasma bridge or the wind thing this time?
See? Told ya!
I'm thinking!
This wind shall not break our determination!
It sure is trying!
Defy it, furry one! This feels like the wrath of Lady Hellbender!
No! It's huge, working turbines!
Her legends will say otherwise!
analysis or something!
Peter Quill's mind works in unfathomable ways.
That it does.
They turned the song just to hold us back.
That's it, stack baskets! This sucks!
You mean it blows?
Yeah, that too!
Go get him, guys!
Scott!
Great. Now what? Where is he?
Ah, got him. Golden Boy's this way. Come on. Yes, we're going out into space. We got no other options.
And I got a theory. Yup, artificial gravity. Figured a ship this big we need it for repairs and stuff.
This is so cool!
Hang on. Okay, go, go, go.
See? Nothing to it. Yep, signal's coming from somewhere inside that giant frickin' rock. Yeah, that scrap heap's taking pot shots at our monsters.
Enemies ahead, Peter Quill.
Okay.
Come, test your metal.
Whacked out or not, that one had to hurt.
Smash him up! How much time do we have?
Not enough!
Bust down! How are we holding up?
We're good. Well, my trigger finger has gotten numb from all the murdering.
Those lines are gonna be an issue!
Scary looking! Right!
Yeah, you might want to dodge those next time.
Gamora! Run him through!
That Kukunova core soldier keeps deploying floaters!
That is certainly an exaggeration. We are still a great distance from the church's altar.
Might find a shortcut soon!
I look forward to our next encounter.
That's what you get, squabbers!
Rocket! Do you just make up those words? They mean something!
Baby, I'm sick of getting done.
Shut it! Gobble stoppers!
Not bad.
Rocket, can you pop the lock on that door?
Yeah, just let me do it.
Well, that didn't work.
Panel's flarked. But I got a better idea. Hang on.
Out of the way! It's rocket time! And that's how it's done!
Excellent work, Fuzzy.
You don't get to call me that.
have safety railings!
Might settle this whacked out
Against
soldier!
Gamora class!
Brace yourself!
Sick of tracks! You know, fighting on the outside of a ship is pretty epic.
Yup, it's working cool! Ah, there we go. Path's this way. Come on.
All right, let's keep moving. Whoa! Monster down!
Holy stuff.
Guess that one's off to Monster Valhalla.
It was a noble death.
Mantis, how's it going up there?
So many dead. There's always one alive. These beasts are very brave.
Hold on, okay? We're making good progress.
You are very brave too.
Cut to the chase! Whatever you do, don't fall!
You'd think they'd have safety railings!
I am happy to be here fighting alongside all of you.
Feels something like destiny, doesn't it?
Any last words?
What? He wants to know who will plant all these bodies with no dirt out here. I don't get what he's...
He knows we bury our dead.
Oh, that ain't planting, you big goof. That's making worm food. Ain't no space worms.
I fought space worms.
All right, let's figure out a way to get through. We're in a rush, apparently.
Try your blasters, Peter.
Let's keep pushing forward.
Peter Quill, I fear I will not be able to harm your child if she is lost.
Of course you wouldn't let him, you big bug, but what if she don't give us a choice?
I'll take care of it.
Even if it means...
I'll take care of it.
Thanks, bud.
Any bets on what's down there?
No.
Better than being exposed up here.
Guys, it's not too late to surrender. Drop your blasters and we'll call it even, okay? Zeus ain't got nothing on this! The blockhead's amping up his buddies!
We must eliminate their medicinal conduit!
What is this place?
Some kind of maintenance box? Gotta go out the other side!
Watch it, Drax! You hear that? Monster Daddy's going down!
Watch it! He's healing his buddies! Blasting out! Ain't nothing getting through! We got this sucker right where we want him!
Time to close his eyes! Permanently!
Lock and load, Rocket! Newsflash! Sucks in here, too!
Can we go back outside now?
Let's see those brands blow them up!
Probably should have asked if anybody was down here before sliding in.
I like them better unprepared! Look, they surrendered.
We made a compelling argument.
And we beat them mercilessly.
Half expecting a monster to come crashing through the wall.
That would be very, very bad. Maybe we should keep moving?
I would like to leave this enclosure. I cannot see the battle.
You mean you might miss a peek at Lady Hellbender?
And Fin Fang Foom.
Do you think Foom holds a grudge?
We bested him in his own lair. He will forever recognize us as his superiors.
Yeah, well, he's Lady Hellbender's pet now, and she does hold a grudge.
That is true.